It's a beautiful day outside. It's a little bit annoying because I've got one of my cars being rented out tomorrow morning. It's getting picked up at 9 a.m. and I'm not going to have enough time tomorrow morning to get it all cleaned up and ready. It got dropped off on Friday morning. We worked all day Friday, we worked Saturday, and then I was thinking to myself, I really should wash that car Saturday afternoon. It's only going to take an hour. It's actually pretty clean. Sometimes I bring it back clean, sometimes it's full of sand and filthy. And I'm thinking to myself, I should have washed it because I know that someone's going to book it. It happens every time. Whenever the car comes back, and if there's no bookings, if there's been no bookings made for the following week, and someone brings it back on a Friday or a Saturday, I can absolutely guarantee you someone is going to book it Monday morning. And I didn't wash it, and here I am on Sunday, 3:30 in the afternoon, and I've been left with no choice but to go and wash it. I could wait till the morning and get it done tomorrow morning at sort of 5 a.m. but I've done it a few times, and you know, I just don't like having that feeling of waking up and knowing I've got to clean a car straight up. So I bite the bullet, grit my teeth, get this clean done. Hopefully it should only take me an hour, and get back home. So then tomorrow I don't have to worry about anything, because you never know what tomorrow is going to bring, whether some other issue might pop up that may not allow me to get that car cleaned and ready for tomorrow's booking. But yeah, so here we are, we're going to get it done. The other car got dropped off yesterday as well, the Outlander. It goes out Tuesday, and then the third car, the LDV, is still out. It's been out for 3 weeks, so all good. I've just got to grit my teeth and get this car cleaned. Now, lucky for me, I've got a workshop where I can store the cars, work on the cars, and allows me extra room to clean and detail and to cover. There's the old girl, the Holden Trax. All right, let's get this door open. Oh, it's a little bit windy outside, but here is the Holden Trax in all its glory. A couple other things. The Outlander is here for a clean. Like I said, it got back last night. I really should be doing that today, but it goes out Tuesday, so I'll get that done tomorrow afternoon. Our caravan's here as well. A couple other trailers, but this is the one we need to get clean. Now, hopefully the keys are in it. I'll have to walk back inside. You beauty. So it's not too bad. Just needs a quick wash, quick vacuum, and we're out of here. But I don't have the key. So back inside. So the at the back's pretty clean, tidy. Just needs a wash and a vacuum inside. But now I'm gonna go get this key. Success. All right, so first of all, we gotta get it washed. So let's get out of here. So this is the Holden Trax. Small little SUV. So Holden, if you don't know, if you're overseas, Holden was an Australian brand, part of the Chevy brand. If you have a Holden Commodore in Australia, it's pretty common they put Chevy badges on it. Not so sure about if you're in the US, and do people put Holden badges on Chevys? I don't really know. I don't know why. But, you know, people do what they do. But this is the Holden Trax small SUV, 5-seater. And it's been renting really well so far. So 62,000 Ks. So I picked up this car off a customer of ours that was moving interstate, and they had to sell the car and needed a quick sale. So I'm lucky I'm in a position to be able to make that happen. Ooh, almost hit that trailer. That was close. Automatic, nice and easy to drive. Let's pop that key up there. Better put that handbrake on. So that's a better look at it. It's a small SUV. Excuse the windy if you can't hear me properly, but let's have a look in the back. Hopefully not too dirty. Still nice and clean. Just gotta tidy up the trims, give it a little vacuum. Very good. Excellent. So really a lot of the times the cars are filthy. I find the longer the hire, the more dirty it is, obviously, because they're using it for a longer time. And sometimes, I sort of every month or so, I give the seats and carpets a shampoo, or if they've had kids in the back when they're hiring the car seats. That then allows me to get the seats shampooed as well. I do all this myself, so whoop, just making a mess here. Crashing into parts. So one thing I did in the early days is I went and bought a bunch of equipment. So I think when you're cleaning a car, I mean, I'm not a car detailer, but what I try and figure out is what's going to be the easiest way and stress-free way to do this. Not the most tidy trolley you've ever seen, of course, but it does the job for me. I've got everything I need on there. And then the Bizzle spot cleaner for the seats and carpets. Yes, I know this is not a great product. Armor All, don't hate on me. But I had a couple of bottles spare in the workshop, so I figured why not use it. This has been my go-to, the Bowden's products. Loving the Bowden's products. I've got that one, a bunch of other ones over here somewhere. All right, let's wash this thing. Now, I'm no car detailer, but I know that customers love a clean car. So I do the best I can. It's not something I've done all the time, so I'm getting better at it every time. The better I get, the better products I get, the more detail I give. But you don't also be spending hours and hours on these cars every wash, because if you're renting them out, changing hands 2-3 times a week, that's three times you got to wash that car. So the longer the hire is far better, but then you got to put more time into the wash. So obviously it's a cost of business that you want to look at. It's whether you continue to do this work yourself or have employees at some stage when you get to a certain level. But in the meantime, while I've got 3 cars on the platform, we're just about to order another car. And then I think once we get to sort of 10, maybe 12 cars, and then we're doing 12 to 15K months, then I'd possibly look at putting one of the guys on, or even one of the guys in our workshop who wants to pick up a few more hours to do some customer drop-offs or pickups or washing the cars as well. But in the meantime, it's the early days. I'm on the grind. All right, so yeah, car was in pretty clean. Car was pretty clean anyway, so no big dramas. Let's just finish these wheels off, vacuum the inside, get a microfiber towel, clean all the water residue off, clean the windows, vacuum inside, get some vinyl care on the inside as well. And this puppy is gonna be done. If you've never used a microfiber towel, you have to get one. I promise you have to get one. It's an absolute game changer. 0 streaks, car looks amazing. So now that we've cleaned the outside, I'm gonna bring it back out of the sun. Obviously I can't wash it inside. It's workshop's not built for that, unfortunately, but outside's clean. Let's get it inside. We'll detail clean the inside of the car, give it a vacuum, get this thing looking beautiful. Actually, I'm gonna move that trailer too. So that was a bit too close for comfort. Now you won't see behind here as well, a little buggy. This is our buggy that we have. We're just waiting on some switches to fix up the wiring. You can see the wiring's a mess under there. Absolutely cooked. Then we'll get this bad boy out again. Kids will have some fun. Nice. Yeah. All right, nice and clean. It is going to need a polish, cut and polish at some stage, but for now it's making money, it's working hard, so we're good. So last month I've already shampooed the seats and the floors. I did buy genuine mats. I bit the bullet. I thought, why not buy genuine mats? Because then you at least know they're going to fit and they're going to do the right job. So I think what I might do now is get rubber floor mats. It's a lot easier to clean. We can just hose them off and not have to worry about vacuuming them, but here we are. All right, so I've jumped ahead a little bit. I didn't know you could really see because the lighting in here is terrible, but I vacuumed the entire car. Got a bit of a breath up. Can you believe it? Been outworked, back's done here, seats, carpets. I don't know if the video is picking that up too well with no light. So car's nice and clean. So the last thing to do is do all the trim, door trims, get it looking nice, fresh, a new air freshener, some tire shine, and this thing is good to go. Of course, we use the Bowden's vinyl care. And just like that, we are done. Cleaned, ready to go. Now, if you look after your cars, you're increasing the chance that your customers will look after your cars too. You can't be presenting cars that aren't well looked after. I figure, this is a business. Let's run it like a real business. I've bought and sold 22 businesses over my time. I know how they run. I know how to run a business. I know how to maximize value, market well, and improve and get the best out of the business by delivering outstanding customer service. So by doing that, we're delivering exceptional clean vehicles. This car's been rented out $85 a day. It's been rented out flat out since I've had it. We have 5-star feedbacks across all our cars. We go above and beyond. We do whatever it takes to make our customers happy. Because at the end of the day, we want to transfer their money into our pocket. That's the name of the game in business, right? Transferring their money into our pocket. So that's what we're doing by giving them a service, by providing a vehicle, and we need to make sure that that vehicle is well maintained and in excellent condition. So we've done that here today. Car is beautiful, clean. Terrible lighting, I know. But she is clean. May not look spectacular clean on the video, but it is spectacular clean. So there you go. That's the Holden Trax that's being cleaned. So as I said, $85 a day. This one's been earning, at the moment, our cars are earning anywhere between $1,000 to $1,200 per month. This car cost me $17,000. Its true market value is about 19.5, 20. So obviously that person who was selling the car was leaving town and had to make a deal. We were able to get a deal done. We paid cash for all of our cars so far. And the idea is that to generate 3 to 4K a month, and then use those funds to then buy the next car. Cash flow is always very important when it comes to business, and I'm not relying on this income to live and to support myself and my family. I'm simply using this as an experiment to see how far I can grow it, and also I'm really debating on what to do with the income. Do I keep going with the fleet, which is what I want to do? I want to try and get to like 20, 25 cars, and then I'm thinking about doing either using that income, say I can get to 10, 15, 20K a month, then using that income, that cash flow to maybe buy myself a little present like a Ferrari or a Lamborghini. Those are two cars that I had on my wall when I was a kid, and I've worked very hard over my time, had a good run, but I've always been gun shy to unleash a few $100,000 on a car. But who knows, maybe this cash flow can then fund the lease on a Ferrari or Lamborghini. I know my two boys would love that. But let's see where this journey takes us. Turo, here we go.